in positive and also negative to be fair, why they choose your property.
Welcome to another episode of the Bali Business Review. We're going to analyze and take a look at a business plan for a sample property, a real sample property here in Ungasan. It's going to be a 2-bedroom, and what the Bukit Vista team will do is that they will take a look and analyze what the potential for revenue and earnings are on this property. So I'm going to pass it over to our Senior Revenue Manager, Bella, who will take it from here. Take it away, Bella.
Hello everyone, this is Bella as Senior Revenue Manager in Bukit Vista. This time, I will bring you the facts about the property appraisal in Bali. After the previous video, my team Lutfi as Business Data Scientist already explained about the potential in Lombok. So now let's explore in Bali. So this is the appraisal for Santa Michael Sunset Ungasan. We already have the mission basically as the first or the most important thing, which is a ranking as the first strategy. But as this is the property appraisal, so I will be fair according to market evaluations which already attached in our principle as well. This related into the property attributes. So as we know, and anyway it will written in Bahasa, but I will explain in English, so hopefully you can understand it clearly. This is the property attributes. It has locations and also design. Of course, when a property established, you already have the location, so we have to understand the potential from those area. And the second is design. Design is about how does the property look like, and is it have a potential for the gas or the potential gas. So basically these two things will also affect the ranking. Let's directly continue into the analysis. So we'll start with the qualitative first. We'll see from the locations. Locations for this area is graded as B+. We have also the explanations in positive and also negative to be fair. So the positive is quite close with like popular beach because it's located in Ungasan. And the second is also having some beach clubs and important facilities like laundry and other things. It's quite easy to reach. But the negative one, it's like the access to the beach itself, it's kind of different with Canggu or Seminyak area because you need drive. You need to drive your bike or car to get you and your group to the beach actually. So that's the difference compared to the other area in Bali. So if we take a look on the analysis, we also mention few popular destinations, and this is also considered the distance from the airport. Now it's like quite morning in Bali. If we take a look on this, there's not a lot of traffic go to this area, so it's like a good indications, but there's some tendency as well to get more traffic, yeah, especially close to airport, of course. And this is the exact locations Toyani at the other video when Jing traveling around South Bali. He also mentioned Toyaning as one of the popular area in this south area, yeah. And this is the analysis from the listing. So we basically compare the locations into the other competitor and the distance to the beach or famous attractions basically. And from the result that we see from the market, it's still on B+. Okay, so other side we also consider product user fit, which is also contains the design grade. It has also the positive contributor and also the negative one, and the grade is B+ because we see the potential from the architecture as well, like the necessities like amenities also will affect the product user fit. For positive one, we expect to have like fast Wi-Fi. It's over like remote working setup because as you know in Ungasan right now there's also some long-term gas, which means not really for a monthly or like a yearly, but they still come to Bali and having like hybrid work, like vacation mode, but they still working. So when they stay for weekly, they also need like Wi-Fi as well, and also the workspace setup in the villa. So that will be one of the consideration why they choose your property basically. And it also provide like swimming pool. It kind of basic amenities now in Bali for a property. And the contributor for the negative one, it also considered like the size of the property and the other facilities that's still unclear because it's still render that we analyze here. We also see the possibility from the number of reviews, how many bedrooms that most popular for the guests. So because we see the number of the guests or the demand also from the reviews that exactly give us signal the property is selling well or not. So this is for 2 bedrooms. The most popular still on 1 bedroom. And we also generate the guest profile here. It's actually from the market data. So what they mention about the locations is very strategic, as I explained previously, because there's a lot of like shopping around and the area is still quiet, and like you can get anything with like close facilities. And they also need like good staff that very welcome, cleanliness important, and easy to access to the locations, because when there's a lot of constructions, it's kind of hard to get to the property right now. And for the other experience that they quite impressed with Ungasan area, for the daily rate, it's in rupiah. It's only the estimations for this type of property, and the length of stay is around 3 days here, and the group size is around 2, because we generate like pure from the market inside. Sometimes the guest put the number is 1 guest, although they come for 4%. So in average, it generate 2. So around that number for 2 bedrooms, yeah. And this is the booking window. How many days in advance they will book your property is around 17 days. Okay, so this is the design. The design itself already discover from the positive or negative contributor. It has a good parking lot, which is kind of hard right now to have a villa that provide like parking lot for car. That's good. Okay, this is the pool. This is the looks. It's still very basic because it's still render. If you can have more decorations or uniqueness that over to the guest, it will probably add your potential as the investor. Of course, you add what you can expect more. Okay, this is the photos to give you perspective, and I also received some details from the materials. It's quite good, like use jati wood, so it's like having additional value, because construction nowadays it's not really prioritize the quality, but you need to find a good one. Not everyone use a long-term or good quality and ends up there's too much renovations afterwards, and that's bad for your potential revenue. So this conclude the ranking potential. This is the summary, so it's graded as B+ investment in this case. I'll continue into the quantitative analysis. It has like monthly expectations that will calculate your contract value or expected yearly revenue. So basically it's only like figures that will also affect your overall calculations. We also provide the guarantee, which is we offer highest bid guarantee. We are not pessimistic here. We fair according to the market to accept this product actually. So this is the summary. If you find like general property manager, it will affect your reliability rate. Reliability is not occupancy. Reliability will be increased or decreased according to your property potential and market conditions as well. If you have an expert property manager, your reliability should go up. So this is the result. This is the contract value that I explained. So it's affected by the reliability, of course. So we take a look from the average multiplied by number of months in a year, which is 12, and multiplied by reliability or tingkat keandalan here. So this is the result for a year. And we also consider any expense that will result in profit This is before tax, as mentioned. And if we figure out for the investment value around 6 billion, it will result in ROI around 4.61%. That's the overview. And also this is attach some expenses as the estimations. There's fixed and also variable. Fixed will be paid every month, although you don't have any gas, but variable will floating around according to the number of gas that you receive every month. So this is the summary for this investment. If you like to know more about the other investment, don't forget to subscribe and any other informations that really fresh from the market, because we directly ask the gas and everything to support our analysis. I also helped by my team. This is Gray as the revenue growth specialist. So we discover the most valuable signal from the market to understand how we can match the product user fit with the property better. So that's the conclusion. So decide according to the potential revenue. It's not always the same, even it has on the same locations. You couldn't just compare directly because you probably have different market segment for your property. So thank you.
So that's a wrap from Bella, and hopefully that was an interesting and insightful analysis of how we take the data-driven approach to analyze and to really understand what the revenue potential is.